Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to the Great Houses of Calderia. So in the last episode, we failed to get one of our family members married. The date went horribly wrong at the theater. Anyway, let's go ahead and unpause and see what's going to happen next. I suppose we should start looking for a replacement marriage for that family member. Or she might not be back home yet from her trip to get married. That's probably her there. What's that 3 stand for? Current safety level. Okay, 2 unmarried family members, and now we can click. Okay, these arrows are useful. So we have a Baron. Why is it in red? Don't know if that means anything. And Dazil Salvatore. Age 51. Semi-okay traits. He's cruel, impatient, and a genius. Maybe. Count. Baron. Baron a long way off on the map. This Baron's a little closer. Wait, Kudo? Isn't that the one we just failed? It is. Can we try again? I guess we could try again. Should we? I mean, do we have other options? Not a lot. So either the Baron way the heck over here, Ciro Salvatore, huh? Wow, look at those stats. Diligent, egoist, benevolent. Oh, that might actually be bad, because if he's got really good stats, she's not going to be able to beat him in any of the games. Just to cruel, altruistic to cruel, cruel to cruel. Every little thing seems to make you angry. People avoid your company. Duration 157 days. What's this? Unmarried characters start the process of finding a spouse for 12 hours. I wonder if I should wait till she's not irritated. And maybe there's a better spouse closer by after she's done being irritated. Yeah, we'll do that, I suppose. Okay, our land is over here. Click to see visitors to your court. Ah, my squire. Okay. View diplomacy. Assign custodian. Throw character out. Staying in other courts as warrants. If you're chilling, well, this is my squire. Okay, yeah, I'm not wanting to change that. Is there something else I can do? Save the date? Ina receives an old-looking letter. When she opens it, a shiver runs up her spine, noticing it was an invitation to an important celebration that she has now missed. How should she respond to this missed opportunity? Okay, so this is Arteese's wife. Idealist tradition. Isolationist tradition. This choice gives 8 points. Peacemaker tradition. Your diplomacy, your diplomacy. Our diplomacy is less. Your underlined traits. Well, I'm lazy. However, she's also sociable. She's naive. He is carefree, ugly, and benevolent. Write an apology level is also diplomacy. Send a gift and an apology. It's economy. Albarello. Home Bolivari. Location Castivar. Somewhere around here, huh? Oh, over here. Wish it showed me more. I don't know if he's Baron level, Count level, Duke level. Who are we gonna piss off? Are we gonna piss him off? We're gonna throw the invitation away because it matches up with our isolationist tendencies. It was an invitation to celebrate her acquaintance's birthday party. Ina decides to throw the letter away and hope that her absence was not noticed. Baron level. Hey, that's me. Where was I? Official visit. Flora Florell has come to visit Camelot. She's warmly welcomed, as the Florell family is on good terms with the Pendragon family. Amir Pendragon needs to make sure that she is comfortable. Florell, huh? Amir shows Flora the garden. What kind of subject should he bring up while they walk? So we've got Peacemaker tradition points, Idealist tradition points, or generic tradition points. Home is over here. How far away is that? Doesn't actually seem that far, does it? Maybe we want to keep the good relations then with this family. Intricacies of trade. Collective economy. Well, I've got the economy trait. Latest fashions. Collective intrigue. Collective. I wonder if that means the combination of her and my intrigue, which would be 22 compared to the other one, which is 29. And politics and diplomacy. Your military, your diplomacy, your intrigue. My military is 13. My diplomacy is 11. My intrigue is 12. So these are my average stats, okay? I kind of want to go with the intricacies of trade. Let's go with it. Amir shares his views about the best ways to determine the value of rare metals. Flora finds the subject intriguing, and they wonder if their families could do more trade together. House Florell, House Pendragon, plus 10 opinion of family relations. House Pendragon, House Florell, plus 10. House Pendragon, House Florell, plus 5 recent visit relations. Okay. Nice. Floral right here. It's actually not that far away. Any other diplomacy I can do with them? Court member. Official visit. Do I want to send someone to their court? Not really. City is almost there. Overloaded wagon. Amir strolls through the vibrant market square, relishing the sun-soaked day. Bustling stalls and busy carts paint a lively backdrop as they restock wares. Among them he spots an overflowing wagon. its driver embroiled in a debate with a farmer. Amir continues to wander. Abruptly, screams and a loud crash shatter the market's harmony. Erupting a short distance away, Amir's curiosity propels him towards the chaos without delay. Alright. Observe the crash site, your underlying traits, your economy. Well, I have an underlying trait. I'm a genius! And I have a great economy. Leave quietly, your underlying traits, and your military. I'm gonna observe the crash site. Oh, look at that. It's underlined while I'm hovering over it. When I don't hover over it, it goes away. So this trait actually affects this. Well, we're going with it. Amir takes in the scene of the toppled cart and the disoriented crowd. Thankfully, no injuries, just momentary shock from the unexpected commotion. The driver and farmhand swiftly begin the task of restoring the spilled goods back into the cart. Managing to upright it once more, a wave of relief washes over Amir, realizing there's no need for him to intervene. Amir Pendragon gain trait Observant. Oh, what's observant? You pay attention to details. There are so many interesting things happening around you. Duration 180 days of being observant, huh? Okay. Why isn't our city... Our city should grow. Is there something I need to do to make it grow? Excuse me. Alright, let's investigate the city here. Excuse me again. City growth is down to 2. We're still at 6 of 6. So that uses wine. And this uses food. I see. I need more people. Well, I guess we'll just go back to waiting. I feel like it should grow. Pillars of History. Ambar passes by some old ruins, which reminds her of old stories about the ancients and their culture. Light shines between the huge pillars, creating patterns that look like dancing flames. She ponders how the ancients could have built these structures. Suddenly, she snaps out of these thoughts, feeling that someone or something was running between the ruins. So we've got a warrior's tradition, we've got scholar's tradition, and 2 generic points. Follow the shadow, nothing. Investigate the ruins, nothing. Continue the journey, nothing. I see nothing, I know nothing, I hear nothing. Scholar, huh? Do I want her to be scholarly? Let's investigate the ruins. Ambar observes the pillars and ruins and compares them to her notes of old lore about the ancients. She realizes that this is just a part of a bigger structure. She has noticed that the direction of the pillar rings seem to have been important for their long-lost use. These observations pique her interest in the history of Calderia, and he becomes obsessed with finding out more. So she goes from a she to a he. Ambar Pendragon gains the trait learned. People admire the knowledge you have. Okay. Alright, let's check on our unmarried person. She is still irritated for 41 more days. "34 years old. Above you in the feudal hierarchy." No. Do I remember this? Is this a new person? "37. Too old. "52. Too old. Countess. Baroness. She's ugly. She's 20. She's young. Ambitious, cautious, and ugly. Look at those stats! Holy crap, those are good stats. Alright, she might be ugly, but she's a damn genius. Let's go for it. Marriage between two families means an alliance between the houses. We're sending. Is this town ever gonna grow? Is there something I need to do to make it grow? What are these? Trade units. Unlocked companions. Interesting. Do I have to build something in order to allow this to go up? I might have to. Increases fiefdom's maximum population limit. We need materials. So, we're gonna trade for materials. Who should we trade with? How about our friends over here? They don't have that much. They might have enough, though. Trading is an important part of life. Need for resource being traded, relationships. Increase the trade or not. Okay. Alright, so we need to send someone likely with good economy. I would assume. RTs. $489 gold, huh? Can we maybe send him some crops? Gold is background on trade and the economy. Aha. Let's go say 250 and has an emergency shortage of gold plus 40. Relations plus 18 would like a lot shorter deal. Seller has miser. Shorter deal, huh? Caravan capacity 200. Oh, they really like this. Hmm. Caravan capacity 200. Alright, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Duel of Hearts. Amir has come to visit Pama with intentions of courtship with her. Amir knows that Pama is well versed with weapons. He challenges her in a friendly duel with an intention to have more intimate time afterwards. How should Amir fight? Yeah, she's way better with weapons than we are. Okay, so warrior tradition, Peacemaker tradition or schemer tradition. I'm not going to use dirty tricks. Comparing military. Let her win? Amir starts the fight easy, giving Pama multiple opportunities to get on top of the duel. Pama looks fierce and frustration starts to show on her face. Amir reacts by pulling himself together and fighting fairly to the end, losing gallantly. Pama feels victorious, but tells Amir with a warm smile that next time they duel, it should be in earnest from the beginning and not a jolly ride like this. Amir and Pama plus 15 courtship. Amir and Pama respect. Plus 7 romance, plus 11 romance. Alright, that went okay. Learning the ropes. Beta Pendragon feels a restlessness in the air, and it might be good to prepare for the worst. She wants to be ready for the possibility of dangerous situation and devises a plan of action for it. Practice unarmed skills. Peacemaker tradition points. Read war tactics. Duel with a master. Okay, this requires intrigue. This requires diplomacy. And this is intrigue. Now, obviously she's got the best intrigue skill, but her diplomacy isn't bad at 14. I'm kind of interested in maybe getting the scholar tradition points. Although, that's 8 points. Maybe I should go duel with the master. Yeah, let's see what happens. Beta practices correct poses and alignments with the master to perfect her dagger combat skills. The master applauds when Beta successfully strikes the target in a weak spot, while blocking the incoming attack at the same time. Beta's spirits are lifted and she feels extra good after this sweaty lesson. Beta Pendragon gains a military point. Beta Pendragon gains the trait Confident, and she gains the trait Dissatisfied. Why is she dissatisfied? Negotiations lead to conflict. Your trade delegation arrives at Karani. Your delegation is led by Artiz Pendragon and Dahlia Zavada. Welcomes him. After pleasantries have been exchanged, it becomes clear that the different parties have different ideas about how the deal should go, but both are ready to follow up on the original offer. Social conflict. Has a huge shortage of crops, wants more crops. Has emergency shortage of gold, wants more gold, relations. Seller is miser. Well, I guess we gotta go negotiations follow. Social conflict. Social conflicts represent several topics that have to be achieved through intense negotiations. They are presented as tactical combat between the negotiators. Right. I'm 0 across the board. She's 1 across the board. Negotiations are led by these characters. What is this? These are the topics that require negotiations. Here are listed: topics of negotiations, winning and losing effects, special rules, adjust number of companions if auto-resolved. Click next to continue to next page. Reward effect, House Pendragon. Minus 20 bad trading manners towards House Sabata for 365 days. Minus 20 bad trading manners. Losing effects, relations do not change. So if I lose, relations don't change. But if I win, we get bad trading manners. On the other hand, gain a free spy. Reward effects, gain spy to other fiefdom. Okay, I'm a little confused here. Continue. What, do I pick one of these? Gain spy to other fiefdom? Well, I don't want to sour our relations, so if I click this, objectives, avoid bad relations, gain free spy. Conflict planning. Auto-resolve. I don't want to auto-resolve. Maybe I just hit next. Conflict planning. Companions are your entourage from highly regarded occupations. Each bring their viewpoint to the matters at hand. Every companion has 4 different stats. Hover over okay, well, whatever. Here's the number of companions you have. You have currently chosen and how many you are allowed to bring along. Your opponent may be able to bring more or less than you. Whoever has the upper hand in negotiations may bring more companions. Each companion belongs in one of these classes: diplomacy, economy, intrigue, and military. Check what companion classes your opponent is bringing. Each class has a natural attack bonus against another class. E.g., any blank companion gains 50% against that when negotiating against any that companion. Ladder versus scale? Choose the companions you wish to bring by clicking their portraits. Tip: hover over any of their details to receive more info. Tip: check what your opponent is bringing and choose companions that are good against them. I don't really know what my opponent's bringing. Looks like one of each. Does look that way, doesn't it? So I'm bringing 4 or 5, I think. Ready for conflict. When you are ready to begin the negotiations, click confirm. Tip: take as many companions along as you can. I am. You have chosen only 4 or 5 companions. Are you sure you want to continue? Well, that was all that there was to choose. Different topics of negotiations are fought on 1/3 negotiation fields. The objective is to conquer the opponent's starting nodes on each field. The opponent tries to conquer your starting node. Hover the information icon to see the winning and losing effects next to each title. I don't know what I'm supposed to be hovering over. I don't see an information icon other than that one. Okay, you select and give orders to your units before the negotiation begins. Tip: select units have 50% more attack against opponents with double arrow up icons. Tip: opponents with double red down icons have 50% more attack against your selected unit. Click a unit card and select any node on a negotiation field to give the unit a move command. Okay, so I'm the green, they're the red. This is Dahlia Zavada. This is a confidant. Okay, so who's good against confidants? How do I know what you're good against? Oh, wait. So I have you selected right now, and I see red arrows down on that. I have you selected, and I still see red arrows down on that. Oh, wait. No? Something changed. Ah, I think I'm getting it. So you should go here. Okay. You may select and give orders to your units before the negotiation begins. Tip: selected units have 50% more attack. Click on unit card. You should go there. You should go there. And then either we put our T's to go toe-to-toe here, or we put the confidant in to go toe-to-toe here. think we should probably go with our T's, huh? Okay, I'm thinking I'm doing this right. And then drag your units to the negotiation room. Units automatically conquer neutral and opponent control nodes they're on. Units may move without stopping through conquered nodes. Tip. Units may also move to another unit. Wait. Units automatically conquer neutral and opponent controlled nodes they're on. Units may move without stopping through conquered nodes. Tip. Units may also move to other negotiation fields. Units engage in combat if they're connected to a node controlled by opposing unit. Note. Ranged units may attack from one connected node further with 50% of their attack strength. If a unit loses all of their health, they lose a composure point. Okay, so there's ranged units? Characters and higher tier companions have special abilities they can use during the negotiations. Hover over units in negotiation. Order unit to return. Toggle. Or negotiations happen in real time. They begin as you click the ready button. Ready? You can pause the negotiations at any point by pressing space. Tips. You may give commands even when time is paused. Units will perform the actions once time continues. Okay. Guess you go there. Charge. Ability to defend against enemy attack strength. Okay, you seem like you defend better than you attack. This has equal attack and defense. And this one has better attack than defense. I guess. Seems like there's some fighting going on here. Feels like I'm getting my butt whooped. Can I fall back? Whoa, what just happened there? Quit beating up on me. But loses attack. Okay, we're gonna bargain. Okay, I've been kicked off the map. Oh, you bugger. This one isn't going that well. Oh, can you go back on? Just get a move on. Wait, how did he go from there to there? I don't quite understand. Right, you get up there then. Okay. That's Sabata herself. retreat? No. I'm not sure what to do here. She's really strong. I feel like I gotta get right back in here. No, no. She's gonna win this one. Okay, House Pendragon minus 20 bad trading manners towards House of Value. They got gain spy to other 5 town. Hold on a second. The one that I won is the one I didn't want to win. Is that what I'm reading here? So, congratulations for winning bad trading manners towards House Sabata. And evidently they got a spy to our fiefdom, I guess. That's fine, they can have a spy. Well, it's kind of an interesting combat system. She was seemingly far stronger than I am. Or my guy was. Okay, let's check on marriage possibilities for Ginebra. Those are both counts. It's a baron. I think we've seen this one before. Yeah, an old man. Okay, we got 2 possibilities here. A younger guy. Or a somewhat older guy. Court member. You're a Borgello. Borgello is a count. Yeah, no counts. Okay. He's a really good character. I feel like I need to get her married while she still might possibly be able to have a child. I mean, it's unlikely, but she still could possibly. She's only getting older. A date at the theater. Uh-oh. Those don't go well for me. Amir was told about a traveling theater troupe playing at... He decides to use the performance as an excuse to spend time with Mama. The troupe relentlessly ridicules the nobility while also poking fun at the commoners and burghers. Palma watches the performance intensely, and Amir has a hard time interpreting what she might be thinking. So here we are, the exact same situation. So I'm cruel, genius, and a miser, as well as observant. I could mock the troupe, comparing military. Praise their ingenuity, comparing diplomacy. Try and get Palma to say how she likes the performance so far. Yeah, either way, I'm kind of screwed here. I think mocking the troupe might be our best opportunity. 13 to 22 is a difference of 9. Praise their ingenuity. Diplomacy is a difference of 13. And there we have intrigue, which is a difference of 10. We're mocking the troupe. Amir criticizes the play and how disrespectful the actors are towards the nobility. Palma is similarly shocked by how these commoners are allowed to mock their superiors in public. They both feel that they should continue talking in private over a glass of wine. They leave and have an interesting evening talking about proper entertainment for different classes. Courting successful. Amir Pendragon gains the trait sociable. Amir and Palma plus 15 courtship relations. Palma and Amir plus 16 infatuated relations. Amir and Palma plus 12 infatuated relation. House Eberl and House Pendragon plus 5 recent visit. Sociable. Plus 2 diplomacy. Nice. Receive 50 of the materials from the caravan. Can we start building? View. View? It was under farmers. Thatch Cottage, wasn't it? I still need 100 more. What's happened here? Ranks of Calderia. A herald has arrived from the capital to deliver a royal invitation for Emir Pendragon. By decree of Emperor beyond the sea, the sigil of Promatos and the bloodline immortal, third of his siblings and fifth of his name, Eleusis Palatine the Generous. Official honorary title shall be bestowed upon the great houses of Calderia as a token of gratitude for serving the realm and the crown. Viceroy Dazil of House Mansvera has departed to the Isle of Orsa to begin the preparations for the selection of these titles. Emir of House Pendragon is hereby summoned to the Isle of Orsa to represent their house and to declare how they may best serve the crown. Emir will begin the journey within weeks. Unauthorized workers. What is this? While overseeing farmers, Aniko Pendragon makes a worrying observation. Many of the workers bring helpers, like siblings or children, on site without any notification. A saboteur or spy could walk in unnoticed any day. He is determined to change this. Raise awareness. Your diplomacy and military. Looks like we're raising awareness. Aniko Pendragon delivers a heartfelt speech to the workers about the safety of the fiefdom and the hazards of random laborers. The message seems to hit a note, and workers begin acting more responsibly. Safety has increased. Plus 1.7. Where am I getting this plus 1.7? Oh. I get it. So there. Figuring that's what I would get over the course of the trade. Emir Pendragon has begun his journey to the Isle of Orsa to represent House Pendragon in the selection of ranks of Calderia. Has arrived, curious to court, so far Ciro hasn't shown any interest in Jinbra, and there are concerns within the delegation that chances of marriage are slim. What should Geneva do? Your intrigue, your diplomacy. Charm him, your diplomacy. Marriage is a political affair, not a matter of love or willingness. that will give us 8 points towards the isolationist tradition. Let's give it a try. Marriage is a political affair, not a matter of love or willingness. Ginevra and Cyril are still not talking to each other, but courtship negotiations still continue between the houses. +5 courtship relation. -8 resentment. -11 resentment. Okay. They don't like it, but they're continuing the courtship. And here comes the last of our trade. 250, okay. Save the date. Why, throw the invitation away, of course. Pendragon gains the trait Humble. Okay. We want to build something. So we have enough for the thatched cottage. Crop production at 50% for the do it. Okay. And back. Wonder if we shouldn't try another trade. Couldn't hurt. We'll send you again. They don't look like they have much material right now. Nope, cancel this. How about our neighbors here? They don't seem to want to trade. The Duchess? Duchess looks like she might be open for some food. How about livestock? Looks like she might be open to some livestock. Did she have building material? She does. Hmm. Should be fine. Looks like a relatively fair deal. Can I do a more specific number here? Can I do something like 110? 105? 104? I mean, that's a pretty even trade there, I'd say. Send it. Arrival to the Isle of Orsa. Your head of house has arrived at the Isle of Orsa and has to wait for the other houses to arrive. During this time, Amir has a good opportunity to mingle with other families and improve relations. Trade delegation. What started as a standard and fair trade negotiation for both parties has quickly taken a turn for the worse. Of course it has. When somebody accuses that what you are offering is of inferior quality and thus offers to pay slightly lower prices than what was asked for. Threaten to take your deal elsewhere. Compares diplomacy, which there really isn't a difference there. Offer to pay a third-party appraisal gold. What's this? Peacemaker. Insist on the good quality of your wares, comparing economy, dead even. Begrudgingly agree to their terms. If you have the isolationist tradition, they will lose accumulated points. I insist on the good quality of my wares. As Artis Pendragon goes through the list of quality standards of his samples, seems to always find a counter-argument. After assessing the wares, both parties agree that the items are slightly subpar and thus should be traded as such. Okay then. Date at the theater. Ginebra and Ciro at the theater. Ginebra was told about the da-da-da-da. Yes, we've seen this event. Mock the troop, comparing military. Praise their ingenuity, comparing diplomacy. Some military were worse by 5. Diplomacy were worse by 4. Try to get Zero to say how he liked the performance so far. We're way worse by a lot more. Okay, I guess we're gonna praise their ingenuity. Ginevra commends the actors for their representation of class interaction in the play, but she also grumbles about the cheap humor they used to fill the holes in the plot. Zero agrees with Ginevra, but argues that the fun came specifically from those silly plot holes. He also knows that making fun of things like the miser keeping all the gold at the cost of his servant's suffering isn't the whole truth about people like that. They go back to see the rest of the play holding hands. Courting successful. Ginevra and Zero plus 15 courtship relations. Zero and Ginevra infatuated. Okay, finish. So the two that hated each other are now getting infatuated with each other. Excellent. What's this? Amount of unread messages. Family member can marry. Not available. Selecting ranks of Calderia. Time has come for all the noble houses to announce what title they would be the most eligible for. The selection will be conducted in order of hierarchy. Begin selection. Each noble house of Calderia will be eligible to compete for a title of their choosing according to the level of their nobility. The selection will begin with ducal ranks, followed by comital ranks, followed by baronial ranks. In order of the Viceroy's relations towards the houses. Viceroy's house will not claim any title for themselves. Up to 4 houses may compete for the same title, and each of the titles have varying effects. All the relevant information can be seen next to each of the titles, or from their respective tooltips. Your house is next. Select a title you want to compete for by dragging your house crest from the left and dropping it on the title you wish to compete for. You can only choose a title from your own nobility level, and only 4 houses can compete for the same title. Alright. Amir Pendragon. What was he good at? Economy, right? That's his best skill, is economy. It's not going to show me right now, is it? Logistics? %, production speed of all resources. Fashion upgrades, masons, Borg, farmers, family head skill, economy and military. Appeals, 183. family head skill, diplomacy, economy, intrigue. Economy, military. $143, $115, $171, $183. This seems to be the one that we would be best for. Oh, I have to drag myself over here. All houses have now selected the title they wish to compete for. The skills of your head of house and various actions increase your standings among your rivals. You may also ask for the support of other houses in your claim to the title. If they are of an equal or higher nobility level than you, the Viceroy will only voice their support at the rank election event. You have 1 year to prove your worth to the claim of your title. You may always refer to the specific detail of the title of your choosing from the Ranks of Calderia submenu. Alright, so what? Click back. Agape Valentinia. House Valentinia has sent a delegation to Camelot to propose she become a squire for Beta. I mean, she seems like a decent character that's really good at intrigue. I think we're going to decline to get the 8 points because we don't need a high intrigue character in our court if we don't have to have one. Initial growth. You have successfully completed the initial growth of your fiefdom and of your own power. This is just the first step in your path to prominence. New objectives unlocked. Excellent. New tradition. Your family has acquired a new tradition. Isolationalist. Safety level always 1% higher. What better happiness there is. Da, 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 da. Select new tradition. So it looks like we can't go Peacemaker because we're an isolationalist. One would think you would need to unlock Warrior first. Evidently not. Okay. population. Population is increased to 7. And pause. Trade, send a court member. Alright. We have a new person that needs to be a mason, I believe. No, just one of them, please. I only want one. Why is it taking all 4? I only want one of them. Don't understand. Just give me one of them. Hey, how did I do that? I don't know, but I'm happy about it. There we go. Now we'll be generating some material. Excellent. And back. Official visit. No Aginaldi, 19 years old. Incredible stats. Just sociable cunning, sly, and wants to see the surrounding city. She is especially keen on seeing different production sites to see how our economics could integrate better, he explains. To ensure his intentions are sincere, Beta comparing diplomacy, comparing economy, suggest seeing an accountant, ask a few questions, compare diplomacy. I think you should see an accountant instead. Beta Pendragon's heart is lighter afterwards, and the two make a detour in the city. Okay. Overloaded wagon. Wow, I've got 2 traits for this one. Find a physician to help the injured. Your diplomacy is decent. And I'm stubborn and altruistic. This is going to get me scholar tradition points. Alright. Recognizing the need for professional aid, Beta hurries to the nearest physician house for assistance. The physician promptly arrives with her, assessing the situation and determine the farmhand has a concussion. A diagnosis that brings a sigh of relief to Beta. Gain the trait tired and benevolent. 2 diplomacy, minus to intrigue, minus to military. Geneva travels through a village during its daily markets. She noticed some good deals. Maybe there's something to send back home. Buy crops for 70 golds. Purchase some salted meats. Livestock for 200 gold. Just browse the wares. Just browse the wares. Luxuries, +1. Family members can marry. Appeal delegation. Count Imran Gara has come to your court to ask if you would endorse their claim for the rank of ears of Calderia. How should Ina answer them? Ears of Calderia. Wonder what rank that is. Social conflict. Fuse them. I don't know you from Adam, to be honest. He ensures there won't be any bad blood between your houses because of this. After all, it's just politics. Speaking of endorsements, I would like an endorsement from our dear Count. Appeal for rank. Am I going to send myself? Yeah, this is something I should do myself. I shouldn't be sending a representative. And I do need to get married soon. Amir has heard multiple reports about someone trying to spread false rumors in Camelot. This is most likely the act of a foreign spy. How much effort should Amir make to find the identity of the spy? Amir will be occupied with investigating the incident. A longer investigation increases the chances of catching the spy. What is this about? Is this who's doing it? Investigator's security modifier. Is this the investigator? Who is this? Okay. Youth. Amber Pendragon has turned 10, which marks the end of her wardship. Amber prepares to journey back home to Camelot. Happy birthday. Is now ready to become a squire. Life is a map of many routes. Some are easy to walk, while others are rocky to climb. You decide which route you take every time you come to a crossing. Choices. None are wrong. Makes your life an adventure. Happy birthday. Appeal delegation. Amir has come to the court of Count Sabata to make an appeal for House Pendragon's claim to the title of Captain of Logistics. Your house's share a feudal bond. Among your rivals, your standing is one of the top contenders. How will you make your claim? Feudal bond, likeliness to endorse social conflict. Feudal bond, likeliness to endorse payments, social conflict. Use the time to improve your relations instead. Try to persuade them. Endorsement for title. Reward effect. House Sabata gives endorsement to House Pendragon. Losing infest. Endorsement is not given. Shady business. Reward effect. Gain spy to other fiefdom. House Pendragon's minus 25 faux pas towards House Sabata for 120 days. Losing effect. Relations do not change. She's got competency of 3, huh? So I can go with 3. Bonus against diplomacy, fast attack. Which is which? Okay, that's subterfuge, that's military, that's economy, that's diplomacy. I don't need you. Bonus against military. I need the accountant. Bonus against intrigue. Yeah, I need you. Bonus against economy. I need you. Alright. And me, the Emir. I don't see her putting herself on. Interesting. Ready. Okay, there we go. You're attacking me. Excellent. Hell, I don't want you to move. Why can't I cancel your move? Alright, well, we'll try that. Get going. What the hell just happened?
Echo.
Why is she such a Superman? That she's able to fight two people at the same time. I win. House Sabata gives endorsement to House Pendragon. Gain spy to other fiefdom. House Pendragon's minus 25 faux pas towards House Sabata for 120 days. Marriage proposal. Ginebra and Ciro sit across from each other at the private dinner table, their eyes fondly focused on each other as they discuss the important matter at hand. They have courted each other, now trying to decide which one of them will join the other's family and reside in their fiefdom. Once they have resolved this matter, they will finally become engaged to be married. According to tradition, the house that will gain a new family member through marriage also promises to pay for the wedding expenses. I mean, he's a damn good character. And that would start a social conflict. Well, I guess we're going to try the social conflict, but I have a feeling we're not going to have a chance to win. Competency 4. So one of each. Oh, big map. Wait, what? Okay, you're a good attacker, it looks like. Just go charge. You're a defender, you're an attacker. You're a defender, huh? Wait. You're not who I... No, no. Get over here. You'll assist. Jesus, she's getting torn apart. Hmm. How can she just instantly go wherever is needed to go like that? Well, we gained a spy, but we lost all of that. Well, I guess we don't have to pay for the wedding. And we got a spy, so it wasn't a complete loss. Alright, this is probably a good place to wrap up this particular episode. So, yeah, things are happening. Leave some comments. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Have I been doing anything wrong? Am I playing all right? Any suggestions? Things I should be doing? Like, for example, I probably need to get married. Well, I just got one of my characters married. But I seem to have lost her to the other house. So it wasn't really like I gained a character as much as I lost a character. So that's not so good. But anyway, I am James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade. This is my content. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please smash that like button, consider subscribing, and until next time all, peace.